Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Mano 777, and we're back inside of Destiny here with your weekly reset video for April 19th, 2016. This is the first real weekly reset since we've had the new April content update. So there's a lot of new things to do, and I'm going to be covering all those things in detail as much as I can. But yeah, guys, here we're in the Dreadnought for the Nightfall this week. We are going to go hunt the Darkblade and kill him through the Hive Prison. Let's take a look at the active modifiers this week. We have Epic, Fresh Troops, where some enemy squads have been fortified with additional reinforcements, Match Game, where enemy shields are resistant to all unmatched elemental damage, Catapult, where grenade recharge rate is greatly increased, and Exposure, where grenade shields are increased but do not replenish. So my basic advice to you guys is to bring a number of different elemental damage types. Bring lots of swords. I know that I bring all 3 exotic swords here, especially for this particular Nightfall. That would be really good. Again, note that the Nightfall has been bumped up to 320 lights. The Nightfalls have a little bit more challenge. So guys, that is the Nightfall for this week. I highly, again, make sure you bring your exotic swords. If you don't have your exotic swords, at least bring swords of different kinds, because that's going to really help with Match Game. And Catapult will also be something that you can use to your advantage. You can take out a lot of enemies using Catapult, guys. So that is the Nightfall for this week. We're going to go over things a little bit differently than I have in my other different videos. We're going to actually cover the Prison of Elders, the challenge of the Elders this week before we talk about the raid. Of course, you're going to need to make sure that you go over to Varix and pick up a new Elders sigil before you do the challenge of the Elders. You can see here that I had an old one, and then they're going to make you obtain a new one from Varix before you guys do this. But the challenge of the Elders this week, you can see over here in the Reef, we have the level 41, which will give you a random run, but make sure you do this because this is going to give you a sterling treasure for the week. But the challenge of the Elders this week is going to feature Berserk and Catapult, and a grenade kill bonus. So Catapult's really going to help out with that, guys. The different rounds are: round 1, we're going to have Psylocke the Defiled, which was one of the bosses that we had last week. That was the round 2 boss this last week. It is the round 1 boss this week. Round 2, you're going to have Val Arun, which is a Cabal boss. And he's going to be light level 320. We have not seen him yet, so we are not sure what he will do. And then round 3, we've got the Sedidious Mind. The add-ons is Vex there. So Vex usually have some different type of ability. The light level there is 330 for that one. So guys, make sure you chuck lots and lots of grenades. If you so choose, it might be a good idea to put on an exotic that allows you to actually have a number of different grenades, so you can literally just chuck grenades constantly, especially with Berserk and Catapult. That'll be a really good thing for you to have, guys. So that is the challenge of the Elders this week. Remember, you're going to want to, in this new meta, you're going to want to make sure that you get as many bounties and things taken care of. If you are needing House of Judgment experience, remember that you can always go do the easy versions of the Prison of Elders. You can use these armor cores and these weapon cores, as well as any treasure keys you get to buff up your experience for House Judgment. That is how you'll get things like the new I think it's called the Soul Stealers. It's essentially like the Wolf Slayer's Claw from the new update content. So guys, that is what you want to do. Go get your armor cores and stuff like that if you do want to get those weapons super fast. Also guys, if you would like to go and get your Taken shotgun, I know a lot of people are looking for Stolen Will. It's essentially like the Taken version of the Dry Rot from year 1. You do have to get that through the Vanguard Heroic Strikes. Do those, that will give you the legendary marks. There, you can get 10 per each one of those. The daily competitive multiplayer today is Skirmish. The weekly this week is Inferno Rumble. That will give you a sterling bonus. I really do miss Mayhem Clash. I really wish they'd make that a permanent game type, but this week it is Inferno Rumble. Do that again and get your sterling treasure. And the third sterling treasure will be when you go to the Postmaster and pick that up, guys. So that will be the way to get your 3 Sterling Treasures for the week. Finally, let's talk about the raid. This week we have the Orcs challenge mode. Again, they have buffed all the rewards. The Orcs challenge mode essentially means that you need to detonate all 16 orbs that it takes to kill Orcs at the exact same time. If you're looking for advice on that, go check out my Twitch live streams. I have a bunch of videos there of how to do it. And if you ever need help doing it, just stop by the stream, ask some questions. I try to take viewers through all the time. I try and make sure that we get some runs with you guys. And I really appreciate every single person that comes and stops by. We try to get as many people as possible. Again, if you do this on hard mode, you will get a primary weapon, as well as possible armor, but now it's not guaranteed loot that is like a certain light level. It basically just gives you loot that is of higher light level than you have before. So you always want to do that challenge mode drop because it's going to give you extra drops. And something's been happening, guys, where sometimes normal loot drops, like just like not harrowed versions, are actually higher than the harrowed versions. I've had that happen twice to me this week, where I've gotten a set of boots or a set of gauntlets, and I've had the harrowed versions, which are like 327, and then I've got normal versions later on that were like 330. So get those, get all of those shards, get all of those shards that you can get in the raid. Actually have those, and life will be good, guys. So guys, that is the giant weekly reset this week. That's going to kind of be the new format that we take as we go forward. Again, if you've got any questions, come check out those Twitch live streams. Thank you for checking out all my YouTube content. Again, guys, if this daily heroic mission, which today is travel to Phobos, investigate the Cabal distress signal, if this is ever the Lost to Light daily, where you can get your black spindle, I have a team that runs and does that. If you've got any questions, or if you want to check that out, or you're having problems with that mission, just stop by the stream. We can help you guys out. But guys, that is the weekly reset, and I will see you next time in the universe of Destiny.